So that's why she had to stop. This bridge is collapsed. It's not collapsed, it's like... It goes down to this boat here. So I never would have figured this out on my own, but there are two different ways to go here. So somehow filling the boat with gas is raising it or something? I don't really know what's happening there.
something before I cross. Okay, on we go.
So now she's lost her leopard again. And the gazelling. Hopefully they both survived the lake and didn't drown. Zamarat. So pretty.
Harambe has lost control of the mining team on level 975. There's no emeralds left in this mine. What the hell are we digging for? Rodon's abandoned us. How many years has it been since he last stopped in Zamarat? I heard that level 975 ain't the last. I'd dig a lot faster if they didn't keep making me come back up to the surface. The rebels are tearing the country to pieces. The mine is our mother. There's no emeralds left in this mine. What the hell are we digging for?
Doesn't seem to work.
So I love that these bodies are all over the environment, including right where she just was. This is supposed to be later, but the game shows it at all times, because of course it does. And they're also really poorly animated, like they're just silhouettes.
dig a lot faster if they didn't keep making me come back up to the surface.
Back in my day, the mine was bursting with emeralds. They were waiting behind every rock. You just had to dig a little. Business is rough. We believed the whole mountain was made of emeralds. I was here. I was. Before they built all this complex. Not many of us can say that. Harambe doesn't run the mine like he used to. Not since the accident. Once, I dug up an enormous emerald. I swear it was the spitting image of Rodin's head. Business is rough.
Rodon's abandoned us. How many years has it been since he last stopped in Zamarat?
Hello, sir. I'm Anne Smith. I had an accident crossing the river.
John Harambe. Pleasure to meet you, miss. I am the director of this place. Welcome to Zamarat.
Mr. Harambe, you haven't heard anything about a leopard on the loose about the complex, have you?
A leopard? No, really, I think I would have noticed.
It's a black leopard, Mr. Harambe. He's kind of half tame.
The kings of Morania used to keep black leopards. The legend tells that the leopard bore the sins of the king. But I've never seen such an animal here in this place.
Zamorak?
Zamorak, yes. The town on which the riches and the pride of Morania were built.
What kind of riches do you produce here?
Over the years, the Zamorak mine has produced some of the biggest precious stones in the world.
Mr. Harambe, you run this complex?
I oversee the miners. And here, there are only miners. So you could consider me the highest authority in this place, Miss Smith.
It must be awful to be a miner stuck down the bottom of such a hole.
It is. That's why we oblige the miners to return to the surface every 3 months.
The miners don't want to come back to the surface of their own accord?
No. They tend to be drawn ever closer to the bottom. A kind of drunkenness of the depths. And if we didn't force them back up, they'd stay down there forever. Until they become blind and crazy. I'm very concerned for my chief engineer.
So, this hole is some kind of open-cast mine, Mr. Harambe?
Yes. This gaping hole has been tirelessly extended over more than a century.
The mine looks very deep.
975 yards deep, to be precise. And we will go no deeper. Ever.
Why don't you want to dig any deeper, Mr. Harambe?
There's too much risk of collapse and flooding. It's a risk beyond reason.
This mine must be a heavy responsibility.
True enough. I have to keep everything running smoothly. It's not easy. Even if emeralds are becoming rarer, and the king no longer visits.
You say that the king used to visit you here?
Every year, Rodin's black vault would stop on the riverbank. We'd fill the boat with the emeralds we'd extracted from the mine. The king would linger a few days in Zamorak before going on.
So, today the king no longer stops at Zamorak?
Over the years, Rodin no doubt wearied of visiting us. And now there's the war.
They say on the radio that the rebels are moving south faster and faster.
I can't fool myself about the fate awaiting Zamorak. The complex has always been loyal to the king. The rebels will make us pay heavily for that loyalty.
Mr. Harambe, you must have a huge stock of emeralds waiting for the king's next visit.
Oh, would it were true. It's been over 10 years since we last found an emerald in this barren mine.
You mean there are no emeralds left? The mine is empty?
We dug, and keep on digging. But she's completely exhausted. Oh, there's nothing left but rock and dirt.
But why do you keep on digging if you're not going to find anything?
This is a mine, Miss Smith. We keep digging. We keep digging. And we keep looking.
What's wrong with your chief engineer, Mr. Harambe?
Engineer Dada has been down at level 975 for over a year.
Couldn't you go down to the bottom of the mine and see what your engineer's been up to?
Me? I don't go down anymore. Not now.
Aren't you worried about having a mad engineer at the bottom of your mine?
I never said she was mad. I said she'd been down there for more than a year. And a year is a long time. Much too long.
It's definitely the voice of Boris Sharov.
See you later.
Yes, sir. I am Sergeant Harambe, the head of mining at Zamorak.
Listening.
I wanted to tell you, Malkia Rodin Crown is here, sir.
You sure?
Yes, I recognize the scar, sir. Absolutely. I wouldn't dare to. Yes, sir. You can count on me, sir. And long live King Roden, sir. I'll wait for you.
Level 1095. The Beast. Dada.
It's the Maut. I recognize him. He takes care of the elephants.
Level 1095. The Beast. Dada. Level 1095. The Beast. Dada.
I can't. Ah, they went away.
I wanted to ask. I don't understand. What did he mean by that?
Nothing. This man is just out of his mind with drink.
I heard clearly enough. The poor man said level 1095. But I thought you said you dug no deeper than 975 yards.
I did say it. It's pure madness.
Look at these wounds. I'm sure it's my leopard that made those wounds.
Think about it. What would a leopard be doing at the bottom of a mine? This man was hurt in an accident.
Your crazy engineer Dada is mixed up in all this. The man just said so.
No, that's impossible.
I must find my leopard. I'm going down the bottom of the mine and I'm going to find him.
Of course, of course.
See you soon.
I'm sorry. I have to do this, Anne Smith.
Hey, but...
I cannot let you go down into the mine. I have orders.
Orders? But...
Please, be patient.
The door's locked, but I have to get in. These miner's overalls are just my size. Boards are not very solid.
Object A03 bad 203.
Oh, great. pipe. It broke. It opens onto the mine shaft. I've got to go that way to get out of here.
Seems pretty dangerous having such loose floorboards over such an endless mine.
These miners' overalls are just my size.
She's hiding on the ceiling. You can't even see her.
No, that's impossible.
There's no way he would not have seen her. I'm guessing she ducked out while he was over here.
We've all got something to gain from a little digging. He was brought up from level 975. Harambe has lost control of the mining team on level 975. He looks so pale. He must have stayed underground too long. We should be careful digging around down there. We'll bring the curse down on ourselves. It's the Mahout. I recognize him. He takes care of the elephants. There's no emeralds left in this mine. What the hell are we digging for? He's been babbling since we found him. Harambe has lost control of the mining team on level 975.
Looks like stuff to put stuff in so that it can't go any higher than that.
Hello, sir. Are you in charge here?
Yes, miss. I am in charge of maintenance and logistics for level 975 of the mine. My name is William Desiree Matiti, but down here, everybody calls me Bill.
Zamorat is a very strange place.
I don't know, miss. I don't go up much. It hurts my eyes. Then I get to drinking too much up there. Old Bill's better off staying down here in the dark at the bottom of the hole.
You must have worked here for a long time then, Bill.
It's been 30 years this summer, miss.
Tell me, Bill, how are things in the mine?
Excuse me, miss. No disrespect, but that is not much my business, that kind of thing. But things are not so good, I can tell you that.
But, Bill, you must feel concerned by what's happening.
No. I got my job to do and that's it. My job's already quite a handful, you know, miss.
Do you know where I can find some emeralds?
Oh, not in this mine, miss. I haven't seen a single stone go up for 10 good years. No word of a lie.
So why is the mine still working if there are no stones left?
If they stop digging, the miners get bored. And when they get bored, they get up to all sorts of stupidities. Mr. Harambe says dig, so we dig. It's what we do.
Don't you find Mr. Harambe a bit bizarre?
No disrespect to Mr. Harambe, but I reckon he's lost his nerve since the big accident in '95.
Mr. Harambe had an accident?
He lost a leg in a tunnel collapse on level 664. He's not once dared descend the hole ever since.
How can anyone expect to run a mine without ever going down it?
I don't think anyone can, miss. Don't think anyone can.
They took a wounded man back up to the surface. Do you know about that, Bill?
I didn't hear anything about that, miss. I swear, nothing at all.
That's strange. This level is completely empty.
Mr. Harambe has forbidden us from digging deeper. It's too dangerous because the river is too close.
But, Bill, there should be miners here on this level.
Yes. Usually there is. Sometimes there is too, but sometimes there aren't. It depends.
Engineer Dada works here, doesn't she?
Of course, miss. Engineer Dada. Course she does.
Shouldn't Engineer Dada be on this level with her mining team?
They must have gone off somewhere into one of the tunnels. Must be that explorer in a tunnel, miss.
Is it true what they say, Bill? That Engineer Dada hasn't been back to the surface in over a year?
That's what they tell me, miss.
Why doesn't Engineer Dada ever go back up, Bill?
I don't know. The engineer does have a lot of work, miss.
Bill, I have the impression that you're hiding something from me.
Me, miss? I'm an honest civil servant.
Bill, you know where Dada is hiding.
Yes, miss. Dada is digging deeper and deeper. She found a new vein of emeralds. She says a really big vein, and it's rattling around in her skull. She's gone completely nuts, miss. And then the miners that are with her are all the same. Dada's become some kind of holy virgin for these people. They've all gone mad, the lot of them.
Bill, how do I get to the level below?
Dada would kill me if I told you that, miss.
Well, goodbye, Bill.
Yes, miss. Take care.
He picked up that whole ass rope. And I love elephants, they're so cute. The paint on him too, or whatever that is.
Well, I'm really glad to see you again, miss.
Why is this poor elephant all trussed up like that?
She's too old now, so I'm waiting for the hoist to lift it back up to the surface.
This elephant is going back to the surface?
She came down here to the bottom of the mine in my grandfather's time. Never been back up since, miss. She's worked her whole life at the bottom of this mine, pulling trucks of rubble. Now that she's weak and blind, it's time for her to leave and take a well-earned rest in the elephant's graveyard.
Horrific.
Edges?
We've said all there is to say, miss.
Be free. I like when they animate scenes that you don't need to look at like this. That's a nice detail. So now what happens when she tries to raise it again? It's like a trap door. A secret door. Going down to the scary, dangerous, unofficial parts now. It is close to the river. It's leaking water in here. And there's like a throne of emeralds. I love it.
Only Dada will answer you here.
The Dada of the underworld.
You will never see the light of day again. Dada will not allow us to answer your questions. Only Dada will answer you here.
Hi. My name's Anne Smith. You must be Engineer Dada.
Anne Smith.
Is there something wrong with my name?
Everything wrong with your name, and you know so. Anne Smith.
Well, for the moment, it's the only name I've got, and I don't much like your manner of speaking to me, Engineer Dada.
Anne Smith, what would fancy woman like you come doing a mile under the surface?
But that's clearly Madame Suavi's voice. And Helena Romansky's as well.
On the surface, they say you're not well. They say you've gone mad.
Look around you. Hell's not red like in your schoolgirl prayer books. No! Hell is green! Green! Green as emeralds in gaslight.
All these emeralds. There must be an absolute fortune. Shouldn't you get these up to the surface?
Yes, I see now. So that's why you come down here, is it? The emeralds stay here.
What are you going to do with all these stones?
The emeralds will stay here forever in the black belly of the earth. Never will I allow them to be desecrated by the light of day. You hear me?
Harambe was right. You have gone completely insane, Dada.
Harambe! That mangled, incompetent fool. Ha! I told him we had to dig deeper and deeper to find more stones. But with every foot we descend, a part of his authority evaporates. Because now the brave Sergeant Harambe clings to the surface, too afraid to descend into the darkness at the depths. Ha!
Harambe is your superior, Engineer Dada. You should obey his orders.
Put your head back on, Missy. Only I give the orders here. I am the Queen of Hell. I answer to no one. Hear me? No one.
You never want to go back to the surface?
Never. Never! I stay forever at the bottom of our hole, in the light of the stone.
You've dug too deep, Engineer Dada. Harambe says that there's too much risk of flooding or of tunnels collapsing so far down.
And my men tell me that if we dig deeper, we finish by waking the monster of the deep. They tell me they can sometimes hear him growling at the bottom of a shaft.
This is crazy, Dada. If you don't return to the higher levels, you'll end up drowned like a rat at the bottom of a hole.
No! We must dig deeper, forever deeper. Burrow down into the darkest corner of the belly of the earth.
I can calm the monster of the deep. It's my leopard. I'm sure it is.
You can calm him by feeding him your skinny bones, fancy lady. Say goodbye to the light of day.
No! Dada, stop! You can't do this!
Throw her to this demon that has you and your comrade so scared. It will appease his anger, and he will let us continue our work. Goodbye, Anne Smith.
And somehow the leopard, after the boat crashed in the water, made it all the way down here. So I'm guessing the gazillion survived too. like I'm going in circles. Oh, the webs of the giant spiders. She just do? I have no idea what she just did. Maybe she poured the oil from the lamp onto this road. Okay. Surprisingly, still works.
It's fuse wire for explosives. This machine really does its job.
She just chainsawed away at this wall. There's something over here. Okay.
Never seen so many emeralds.
I would have never figured this out. She has to attack this poor bat. Stop, she already did that.
This machine really does its job.
now the leopard's staying down there.
There's no more wick to light.
Well, I'm really glad to see you again, miss.
We have to leave. The river water is flooding the mine. Hurry, let's get out of here.
No, I can't just abandon my post. I don't want to go back up there. The sun hurts my eyes.
Bill, what happened on the surface?
I don't know anything, miss. Nobody answers the video phone.
Why would it get reception down there?
Bill, don't be ridiculous. Let's go. Level 975 is gonna be swallowed up.
If you want to leave, you can go up with the elephant, miss. I stay here at my post.
When is the elephant going up?
Now, it's time. I'll start the hoisting procedure.
See you later.
Oh, there they are. That is the funniest thing. Just riding up with the leopard on top of the elephant. And now there are bodies everywhere. There's a body over here, there's a body over here. Two of them are hung over here.
You're alive.
You can't stay there, Malkia.
Why do you call me Malkia?
Because you are Rodin's daughter. And because his daughter is called Malkia. Malkia Rodin Crown.
Malkia, you say? Malkia Rodin Crown?
Yes. Malkia, you've been missing for more than 10 years.
What happened to Harambe? I saw his body hanging over the hole. And all these corpses. What happened?
Harambe sent word to Rodin soldiers that you were here. He promised to keep you alive and well until they arrived to take you. But you escaped from Harambe's prison.
So, Rodin's soldiers are responsible for this carnage?
When they arrived, they saw that you were gone. They thought you were dead, buried at the bottom of the mine. They became very angry. They said that the people of Zamorak were traitors. And then they killed everyone, Malkia.
Rodin. It's Rodin who...
Your father is a monster. And a murderer.
It's not true. You can't say that.
Look around, Malkia. Take a good look. And then go away from here. I have nothing to say.
The bodies are everywhere. There and there and there and there and there and there and there. The elephant should be coming with her.
So, it all went bad at Zamarat.
Malkia, where's Malkia?
We don't know. She disappeared. There was flooding in the mine and we didn't find her. Nobody knows where your daughter is now.
Dear listeners, you are now listening to the New Morania, the official radio station of the Forces for the Democratic Liberation of Morania. Coming live from Madagascar, we invite you to listen to a speech from Colonel Sirius, leader of the Revolutionary Forces for a New Morania.
Dear compatriots, the despotic regime of the Butcher Rodan is coming to an end. Only the southern provinces still resist. It's only a matter of days now until the dictator Rodan will be obliged to abdicate his blood-stained throne. Already we see him powerless to counterattack. His ministers and generals abandon him. The vile despot hides in the belly of the Black Vault. Compatriots, I say to you that we will find him. And tomorrow, justice will be done in Morania. Long live Moranian democracy!
Crazy that she's in a cage. I love that.